LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air, it's Jordan. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. He wants to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the... LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Fair catch, called for and made. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. They'll run play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. You think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys are like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down mark.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Turns it on in midfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He's going to pass. Keeps the play going. Slips a tackle. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun.
He unleashes a long one. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. From the gun. He makes a grab. They will score.
Fam, you do not deserve that drive at all, bro. At all. Dog. Dog. That was the worst fucking drive I have ever fucking seen, bro.
Couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. A 1st down for the offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback will audible. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Running back goes in motion. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. White going to attack through the air. He'll take another shot here. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Going deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On third down, going up top. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense coming up. Huge fumble recovery.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moss. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On second down, wants to throw. He fires to the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, and the passing. Man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game.
LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Nash. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Offense set on first down. Power football with the run. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
They're going to test the right side with this one. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man. That's a 20. He's got space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a grab and go for the score. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. On first down, here comes this offense.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly, Lions.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. White wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years. With this guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon of joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver year. This guy is really good.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the laundry marked the field, 1st and 5 for this offense. Wants to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Looking left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time to get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did it.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU!
It's what makes this offense so hard to stop. When you've got an athletic quarterback, you've got to worry about him in the running game, and there on the option, he makes the right decision, keeping it, and he caps off the opening drive of the game with a TD.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? White going to attack through the air. He was looking for the lead, and down he goes. A huge sack, and the offense still trails by 1. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And it's picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
Jackrabbit.
Quickly complete. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Nash. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit.
Trying to burn this defensive back. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run the toss. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
You know, you toss the ball to the running back to get him away from all the big boys, right? But stay away from the beef. Those guys get you on the ground with one meat hook. Do a good job tossing the ball in the brim. But goodness gracious, has to break one tackle, just fighting as hard as he can to try to get positive yards. But too many guys coming after him too quickly.
Fires to the middle. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Quarterback checking the play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip